Hello, Fear the Meerkat here. Welcome to another episode of Let's Play Final Fantasy VI Advance. I think it's the 27th episode now. So yeah, I do have a schedule to stick to here. Unfortunately, the episode's just going to have to end after a certain period of time, but I should still get a full episode's worth of stuff done. So I'm using a strategy guide here. I told you that I would tell you if I was using one, and I am. There's not much point in buying any of these things right now. They're not that useful. See, for example, it's the only person who can really use it is Edgar, and he can't. It will be worse for him. Worse than the weapon he's using now. It might seem like 4 characters can use the poison rod because it's got that white arrow underneath them, but apparently they can't. I'm not sure why, but I have had a look at all of these weapons off screen. I haven't done much off screen. I don't know a lot about the things you can do next, which is why I'm using the strategy guide, but I have had a look at all of the items, and I don't really think there's anything here that's that helpful for now, so okay, I'm recommending that you go in here and heal your team, so you can do that way. No. Again. Anyway, for now you should go up here. I'm not quite certain how useful this is, but it's something you should do nonetheless after I've had a quick look in here. Yeah. I'll probably cut out any bit where I've done something I wasn't supposed to do. Here we go. I'm sorry, read what he said then. My apologies. He probably said something like, "Oh, I'm going." Anyway, yes, he's stolen something. Apparently. Thanks for deliberately getting in my way. Some bloke I don't know. See if we can find where he is. Either I will find him, or I won't. I don't know why I'm pointing that out. It seems fairly obvious. Yeah, we'll appear if I'm in the right place, I reckon. Never let it be said that I have any idea where I'm going. I don't. There must be some way to rescue it. I'm just not sure what it is. Ah! It's doing it on its own. Excellent. Gold hairpin isn't that useful. And also we get to rescue a cute fluffy thing. Oh, why not? Who won't call him that? Well, me apparently, since I've just gone with the party's name. That'll do. I'm not sure how long Wolf is still standing on that cliff. Well, looks like it doesn't bother him much, falling hundreds of feet to the ground. Well, I guess we go back to the ship then. There are, apparently, according to the Scratchy Guide, a lot of things I've missed. Should now be able to go back and get, now that I have the ship. It does say to get them before going to Nashi, and I'm not sure how you would know that you're supposed to go back and get them, but also don't know who that is who appeared in that cave for a second and then disappeared again. I saw him earlier, several episodes ago, but never mind. Anyway, hopefully it's not too late for me to go and get these things. I might not go able to get much done in terms of storyline in this episode, but I will at least be able to show you how to get some stuff. And I think I'm just gonna cut out any other battles and stuff I do until I get to the ship. You know where we're going, so. Okay, just in case you have forgotten, you need to take the castle here, which you'll find in the desert underneath Nashi. Very weird weather overworld has. You go from snowy mountains into forests and grass in the desert in 2 or 3 minutes. Anyway, that Mog must be pretty powerful because it didn't have the castle, so it's crossed over basically half of the overworld map to get here. It was gone for a long, long time. How irritating. Apparently there's a button I have to press to actually physically enter the ship. Ah, it's the X button, or whatever the X button is. So, yeah, you press select, be able to go sort of inside the ship, as it were, And let's talk to this mob now. Looks like we have no choice. We're gonna have to add him in. In which case, Terra is less useful than she was. She does no wound braid, which is pretty useful. But I suppose there will be some way, even if it's quite awkward, to, and involves backtracking, to go and swap the Mowgli. I don't know. Mog. It's called Mog now. Mowgli. Even for her at some point. So use him because there are now several characters who can heal, and so we don't need Terra for healing anymore, and she's less helpful because of that. But I'm still gonna mostly stick to these characters, Sabin and Edgar and Locke, because they are pretty powerful right now, and they have pretty good espers. So I am guessing that Mog... Oh! Mog can equip espers. Okay, but it has to equip an esper that's still here. Fair enough. Well, slow is still pretty helpful, so I'm gonna give it Siren. And here we go, it knows dances. Now, you may have noticed many episodes ago that the Moguls learnt a new dance, and I probably didn't point it out because I didn't know what the dances were, but basically there's 8 of them, and this one has this power, calls upon the power of darkness to attack enemies. I will have to show that off at some point, and it will be as surprising to me as it is to you, because I've only just learned about this from the strategy guide. So I suppose at some point I will go and try to find all of these dances and show them off. I'm not going to do them right now, but I guess at some point I will, and I guess I will show off basically what I've got right now. I'm guessing that it can't carry a lot of heavy stuff, so yeah, we'll go for that. I guess it shouldn't be too heavy. It's level 24 apparently. So there you go. And it looks a little silly having that at the head of the formation. Okay, now we should be going to Tizen. I really wish it told us on the map what the names of various places are. Basically, this is the place that I told you to avoid earlier, but I'm going to try to find it now, because hopefully we should be able to get something quite helpful here. I just want to see where this is. Right. Anyway, I will try to cut that out, because I know it's not that helpful to you to look at this stuff. My advice, I suppose, if you're trying to navigate, is just go to various towns and look at what's there. Go into the town and see what the town's called and stuff like that. I think we're getting close now. Okay, let's show this off. If we have time. They're already destroyed. Oh well, hopefully I can show it off next time. Hey! Learned a new dance! Have a look at that! Did it take mats? So, that harnesses the power of wind to heal and attack. Okay, we are actually pretty close to where we need to be. I think I'm just gonna walk, actually, because this is much easier. Yes, that thing is quite powerful. And that doesn't normally go that well, but in this particular case it did. So that's nice, and it looks like a new, I think that means that he's dead, or something. I'm not sure what, perhaps if I look on his status I can find out exactly what that symbol means. I don't know what that symbol means. Ah, right. It turned him into a zombie. Fair enough. Who wouldn't? I think this is where we're going. And I'm wrong. Okay, never mind. Perhaps this will give me a chance to show off this dance we haven't seen yet. Twilight Requiem. And at least I've gained a level as well, so it has been helpful in a way. I think Chizen is located to the north vector. So that, I think, is vector. In which case this might be Chizen, I don't know. I'm gonna cut it out until I reach the point where I'm actually at Chizen. That didn't take long. Okay, hopefully I'm gonna find the right person. Ah, yes. Alright, this is it. This is worth buying. I don't know why he thinks it's a throwing stone, but let's have a look at it. Restores HP to all enemies, to all allies, sorry, that's much more useful. So, this is a healing Esper. Fair enough. Well, I suppose they do look a bit like stones. So, now I'm fairly certain there isn't anything mega useful you can buy here. I don't know what. That does sound quite useful. We will be going up against creatures soon that can turn you into a zombie. Well, soon might mean the next episode. I'm not sure, but this is clearly a town that has been destroyed by Imperial soldiers. So this is where we could sleep if we were willing to pay that much money for it. But I'm not willing to pay that, so there you go. I'm gonna buy another one of these because I think it might be helpful later. I think these might be quite helpful later. In fact, I'm gonna get up to 6 of those. Now, whilst I'm here, there's something I have that's actually not at all helpful as far as I can tell, which is 5 bioblasters. Surely we're not going to get 5 characters that can use that. I'm going to keep one, just in case it is actually possible to get another character who can learn these things. But apart from that, it seems like a good idea to sell it right now. And I'm gonna see if Mog can have relics, because if so, I think it would be a good idea to give it things that stop it from becoming a zombie. At least I know now where to get things that stop zombie from. I'm going to leave that for now. Nothing useful here. I don't think there's anything useful anywhere else in this town, so now seems like a good time to leave. Okay, I'm running out of time here. I need to go out soon, so I'm just going to do one more thing, which won't advance the storyline that much, but is quite helpful. I need to go to Jidor here. Fortunately, I know it's somewhere around the bottom of the coast, so that's helpful. Some of the attacks on this game, like the attacks Mod does or Bioblaster, feel like they're attacks that ought to have a great cost attached to them, like a magic cost, for example, but they don't. And we have a new Blitz technique, which I probably won't be showing off until the next episode, but let's have a quick look at it. It's probably going to take me quite a while to practice and learn how to do this, but right, left, right, up and down. I think I've already explained how right and left work. They don't work the way you would imagine they do, but I will probably be talking about that in the next episode. I think the buttons, I don't think they're the left button and the right button, but we'll see. I'll tell you about that in the next episode. Ah yes, Dido, right. If I can find it, we need to go to auction house now. I'm not pressing anything, they're just saying what they have to say. I don't know if I'm supposed to be doing something here or not. And I don't know if I'm supposed to come back here later on or not. I mean, I do have plenty of gil, so that's good. I suppose I'm supposed to keep on leaving and then coming back again in order to get everything I can get. So let's have a look at the thing we just got. Find out what it is. So it casts float, so it lets you move around. But I got it so that basically I don't think you can get them anywhere else, and they're just a rare item, and I just thought that I would show them off. So I think that's probably all that I have time for today. I will see you next time.